The infrastructure and services at our nation's premier tertiary level institution, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, saw vast improvements in its capacity to deliver its programs online and in real time, complements the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission through the use of the Universal Service Fund. On November 20, 2012, the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission signed a contract with telecommunications provider Lime for a project called the SMART Project for a total of $1,698,994. This multifaceted project, called the SMART Project, will among other things facilitate the necessary infrastructure and platforms at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College to enable it to offer its existing courses and programs online and in real time. Universal Service Fund Administrator, the NTRC, Mr. Kyron Duncan, now outlines the major details of the project.
In 2012, the National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, the NTRC, signed a contract with telecommunications provider Lime for a project known as the SMART Project. This project was signed for a total of $1.698 million and provided software and hardware to the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College for them to offer their existing courses online and in real time. This project also provided 2 new programs at the college, which are an associate degree program in cybersecurity and a certificate in mobile application development. The project also provided 340 households the ability to get internet access for a total cost of $10 per month. This project will revolutionize the education system here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as students no longer have to go to the college to interact with their lecturers. They can do so online from any location which they see fit that has an internet connection. The NTRC will continue to do its part in the bridging of the digital divide to provide internet access and other access to telecommunication services to the underserved here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Telecommunications provider Lime won the bid to provide the services and equipment under this project. General Manager of Lime SVG Limited is pleased to be associated with this project.
Lime is elated to be a part of the SMART Project. The SMART Project is intended to deliver internet access to 340 low-income homes, as well as providing equipment to allow for e-learning access not just in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but throughout the world. We're glad to be a part of this project, and indeed looking forward to partnering with the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the NTRC on delivering more of the same.
Room 202 of the engineering block of the Division of Technical Education was transformed into a state-of-the-art resource lab where students can visit and get access to the 15 Macintosh computers and 20 Windows-based Lenovo computers. Mr. Osborne Bowens, who is the Dean at the Division of Technical and Vocational Education, is pleased to be the recipient of this lab.
This computer lab that we are sitting in is one of 3 computer labs on the compound of the Division of Technical and Vocational Education. This one is by far the most advanced that we have on the compound. It brings with it cutting-edge technology in terms of software and hardware that the students are able to interact with. Now, with the introduction of this lab, significant benefits would be accrued by the students. The students now have the ability not only just to work with ordinary computers, they're now working with iMacs. The students are now working with advanced software, AutoCAD, Photoshop, and all of these combined benefits for students. By the time the students would have gone through this particular lab and work here for at least 2 years, the students leave here with marketable skills that they can enhance themselves and they can become productive citizens of St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
In addition to the computers, a mural depicting local and regional innovators was also painted at the back of the room to increase the aesthetics of the location. Local innovators such as Roland Scrapey Dopwell and Dr. Roslyn Ambrose were some of the individuals depicted in this mural. This mural was painted by students from the Contemporary Young Artists Movement from the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College. These students, who were led by Ms. Vonnie Redette, were responsible for the development of the concept and the actual painting of the mural. Ms. Redette now speaks about her involvement in the project.
So I'd like to sincerely thank NTRC and the Universal Service Fund, the SMART project, for supplying a substantial amount of film equipment which has benefited the Fine Art and Design and Cultural Communications Associate Degree Programme at St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College. The programme has benefited enormously from this input of equipment and materials. Foremost in being able to offer a film and graphic design course as an elective part of the programme, thereby expanding the diversity of skills that we can now offer our students. The donation through the SMART project then has not only benefited the students at the associate degree, on the associate degree programme, but also the CYAM, a growing number of young professionals in the creative arts are now poised to make a significant contribution to the creative arts sector both regionally and internationally.
The SMART project has also facilitated the offering of 2 new tertiary level programs online at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, which are a certificate program in mobile application development and an associate degree program in cybersecurity, both of which are important components that will help develop local content, a much-needed area in our national ICT development agenda. To assist in this regard, an annual subscription to Blackboard Collaborate was procured under this project. This Blackboard Collaborate will be integrated into an existing Moodle server at the audiovisual communication to take place. This introduction of the Blackboard Collaborate will allow the college to now offer its existing course portfolio online, thereby expanding the physical reach of the college and reduce the obstacles facing students that are located in rural locations. Deputy Director of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, Mr. Nigel Scott, now explains the importance of these components to the project.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, one of its strategic objectives is to leverage the powers of information and communications technology to the benefit of the college and the country as a whole through its teaching and learning processes as well as administration. And the SMART project dovetails, and the NTRC dovetails very nicely with what the college is seeking to do. And as a result, we have benefited from the USF Service Fund projects through the NTRC, because one of the things it has done is linked our Villa campus to the technical campus via 5 megabit cable, something that was very much needed. It helps with our networking of systems. It will help with our networking of the PBX. It will help with our networking of our computers and allow the technical campus to be part of the research and education network, CARIVNet, of which we are a part. So these all really dovetail nicely with the ideals and the plans of the college, and we enjoy partnerships, and we are certainly enjoying the partnership with the NTRC.
To complement the work at the college, the NTRC recognized that households in the very low-income bracket should not be left out of the opportunities that has and will become available through the work in this project. As such, the SMART project will provide subsidized internet access to a maximum of 340 needy households for a 2-year period. These 340 homes will pay a fee of $10 per month. Let's hear from some of the recipients of the subsidized internet services and how it has benefited them.
The $10 internet complements NTRC and the government and Lime has been very beneficial to me as a student of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College Division of Teacher Education. I got this internet when I started school, and so far I have been able to do all my research and get my work done on time. Also, it is very affordable. Like I said, it's $10, so you can't go wrong with something like that.
I'm very thankful for NTRC for the way that they helped my granddaughter to get the internet. It's very helpful with their homework, and It's very affordable, it's just $10.
Investment made by the Universal Service Fund for the implementation of the SMART project will see increased access to services, increased access to the internet, and a change in the way in which students interact with each other and with their lecturers and access information. The NTRC has and will continue to do their part in expanding access to the internet, especially in the rural areas via the use of the Universal Service Fund.